Will and Jada talk about their entanglement on Red Table Talk.
I don't like how all of this came to be. That doesn't matter. It's all love. I got into a different kind of
entanglement
with August. One thing I want to get clear about and clean up, one of the things that was kind of swirling in the press about you giving permission, which is, you know, the only person that can give permission in that particular circumstance is myself.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah. But what August was probably trying to communicate, because I could actually see how he would perceive it as permission because we were separated amicably.
Yeah.
And I think he also wanted to make it clear that he's not a homewrecker, which he's not.
I think so. I mean, because this is your red table and you like brought yourself to the red table. I think you need to say clearly what happened.
As far as what?
You and I decided we were going to take our space and what happened.
Yeah, and then I got into an entanglement with August. That's what I said.
An entanglement?
Yes. Yes.
A relationship?
Yes, it was a relationship, absolutely. I was in a lot of pain, and I was very broken. Now, in the process of that relationship...
Through some stuff, you know? I don't want to go through this no more.
Yeah, no, I don't either.
Yeah. I'm going to get you back first, and then...
You gonna get me back. I think you got me back. I think we're good on that, okay?
Okay, that's probably true.
You know, but, and I don't think it's about getting anybody back.
No, for me it is.
Okay. I'll give you that petty if that's what you want. But, you know, I will definitely say it's just part of it.
Yeah.
You know?
I don't know for the life of me why they would put their business out like that. Why? I don't understand why they felt the need to explain to people their situation. To me, it was just too much. As y'all saw Will's face. That brother was hurt. He was hurt. And for Jada just to be laughing and they just put everything out on Front Street, I think this is it's just too wild. It's too much, man. For the life of me, it eats at me to see this man like this, to see him at his lowest, to see him. It looked like Will had been crying for hours, days. You know, they got celebrities now making fun of him. This has just totally destroyed this brother's image. And what Jada's doing? She just sitting there laughing at this, like she's laughing at the situation. She eating her cake, and I mean, you know, she getting everything. It's too wild. It's too much. And you know, for them to be seen as basically Black Hollywood, you know, like people say they want that Will and Jada love. Who want that now? I mean, at the end of the thing, they said bad marriage for life. What? Nah. That's just no. I just can't believe that they made my boy Will look like this. He looked like a simp. Like I said before, Will looks like a simp. 50, like, you know, why she need permission to get her back blown out? That's, man, people just, it's just bad. It's just bad. Rush, what's your raw take on it, man?
Listen, I feel like Red Table Talk was all, man, listen, it's crazy. Because listen, it looked like they talked about this and said, listen, I'm gonna interview you, you're gonna say this, we're gonna clear it up. I think it was staged. All that was staged. You know, I saw, man, listen, if you could see the look in Will's eyes, like, yeah, I know what you did with that. I know what you did with August. I know what you did with him. If you saw the look in his eyes, man, his eyes was like, I mean, it was crazy. And she said, everybody has been using this word, entanglement. And when I looked at the show, I said, what the hell is entanglement? What is that? Does she mean relationship? Jada, just say relationship. You was in a relationship with August, okay? Quit playing with this entanglement stuff. right? You're playing. Yeah, we were entanglement. Really? Why? I think she didn't want to admit it at first, right? But she had to. It was all over the media, and she had to come clean to say exactly what was going on. Yeah, Will is hurt. Will is hurt. Even though they said it was a 4-year situation, they broke up and everything, and they were helping him. She said they were helping him at a time of need when I think he was sick. August Alsina was sick, and so they took him in as a friend, but their relationship got a little closer. That's why you can't let every man get close to your woman, because they might get entangled.
The legs go be entangled.
They might get entangled, man.
Hey, you know what? I think that they had to come out. They felt that they had to come out and explain it to the world because August had already put them on blast.
Yeah.
He did, however, say that Will Smith gave him the go ahead, and we found out that that was not true, according to Will and Jada. And they had a justifiable reason that maybe he felt that because they were on a separation, indefinite separation at the time. That's still no need for you to just kind of conjure up that, oh, he said, yeah, it's okay. When he didn't actually physically say that. I also feel like the whole thing was kind of staged. You can see the hurt, disappointment, and all of that in Will's face. And Jada acting like it was some kind of a healing experience. So I guess when you're having trouble in your relationship, go start another relationship and you can be healed. Right? And the fact that she pointed out and said that she didn't really see it as a transgression.
Yeah.
Yeah. Jada, it was a transgression. It was wrong. It was wrong. I don't care what kind of healing you think you got from it. That is not the way that he get healed. If you want to get healed from something, then going to sleep with somebody else, start a relationship with someone else outside your marriage is not the way to go. You probably got some sexual healing.
Yeah. Right.
That's about it.
She got her back blown out.
Yeah, that's about all. Maybe she just wanted to venture out a bit, and that was her way of doing it and making an excuse for doing it.
Yeah.
But the way Will was looking, man, with that hurt in his face, man, it was just, you're not used to seeing Will look like that unless he's acting in a movie or something.
Exactly.
It was like different. He was like, who is this Will? This Will that we know is used to, cracking jokes and being funny.
Yeah.
So this was a different Will Smith that we've seen during that interview.
And you see, this is why, to me, I don't think that was staged. That hurt on his face was too real. That was, and I know they're all actors, but when you see it in somebody's eyes, and if it was fake, then I feel like he would have tried, he would have cleaned himself up or something before he went out there like that. That was real hurt on that man's face. You can't see it. But he was really hurt. He was devastated. And now he got to come out there and explain all of this, explain their business to the world. And the world's not going to understand it. Because we don't. We're looking at Will like he a fool. Everybody.
Yeah.
Everybody looking at Will like he's
the reason I think it was staged is because not so much a stage like they just went out there to act, but you can best believe they talked about what they were going to say prior to.
Course,
but the fact that you staged or not, you just can't hide that level of pain or that level of hurt,
exactly.
disappointment.
That's exactly what I'm saying.
That's why we were able to see the true expression, or his true feelings through his expression on his face of how he really felt about it. Rather not him and Jada, talked about what they were going to say or whatever. Like I said, that doesn't take away the pain. The pain was still there, and he couldn't hide that. I don't think anybody could really hide that, unless they didn't really love the person anyway. Mm-hmm. But you can tell that Will loves Jada, and And that's why he was so hurt about it.
But does Jada love Will?
That's
The
the
way she
question.
kept laughing and just kept on trying to just sweep it under the rug, to me, that was just, she didn't show any compassion. There was no real love. And you sitting there
I didn't see it
across
either.
you sitting there across from your soulmate, and you laughing in his face. And now Will got to awkwardly laugh. He's like, ha 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 ha. But you could tell that brother didn't want to laugh. It was just too much pain.
Listen, the hardest part. Have you ever known any man to be at on live on YouTube or whatever they were on? What man you've ever known to interview his wife, talking about another man that she slept with, that she was in a relationship with? So part of it, I feel like they had talked about it. Listen, we're going to talk about this. We're going to say this. But no, you're right. The hurt is real, because I don't think any man can really just talk about a relationship to the world. Yeah. And I think the only reason they really done it, because had she not had the show Red Table, I personally don't think that she really talked about it. I think because she has a platform.
Yeah.
And the people want to know, and it's all over the media, they had to come out as a husband and wife and clear the air, right? They had to clear the air. So that's the only reason I think they really talked about it. Other than that, if they were just Jada and Will and they're not doing as much and just kind of like afterward, they would have talked about this. But they had to set the record straight. And unfortunately for Will, he's hurt that, because Will has this strong confidence thing about him. This is Will Smith. This is Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. This is all this person. So to talk about another man with your wife in front of the world, that's a real situation. That's real. It's a crazy situation. I mean, I could never do that. Me. I could never do that in a million years. I won't. I'm not. I can't.
You know what? I have a question. My question is not to you guys, but just I'm wondering, like, what does a Will August Alsina get from all of this? He the one put it on blast from day one.
Yeah.
So like, what would he get? What would he gain from putting it on blast and start this whole thing up to the general public?
I think it's to show how women can be players too, because I think out of all of this, Jada done played two people and broke two people's hearts, Will's and August. I mean, she done just ripped them into shreds. I mean, because August Alsina, he was hurt. That's why he went to go talk to Angela Yee on her show. Will was hurt, so he had to talk it out with his wife. She broke two hearts, cutthroat, and you know what? She probably still out there looking for somebody else. Because maybe Will ain't, maybe he ain't cutting it. Maybe
anymore.
Anymore. They had two kids. Maybe there was some time, but maybe the love gets stale. I don't know. I'm not married.
So guys, I think they're both to blame. I can't really just blame Jada. I can't blame Will, because I think, for many years. Now, whether the rumors are true or not, we don't know. We don't have any concrete evidence or to really distinguish if their relationship has been like a swinger kind of relationship. There has been rumors in Hollywood for many years.
Yeah.
And I think when you play with fire, you might get burned. So in reference to that, because there was things of talk of Will with some woman years ago, taking pictures and everything being out. So I think they both have done their just due of, whatever in their relationship. It just so happened that August Alsina was the one that came to the forefront and just put it really on blast.
Yeah,
put it on world.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And he's young. He's 27 years old. He's heartbroken. He thought that he was going to have this for real relationship with Jada, and he was just a play toy. Unfortunately, I think that she loved him and got excited and had her fun. But at the end of the day, I got to go back to my husband. I helped you through your trial and errors being sick, and I loved you. And we had fun. We had fun. But life goes on. Life goes on.
She really helped him, didn't she? She helped him. She really helped him, and she helped herself too.
Yeah.
Through all his trials and.
I mean, did she really help him? If at the end of the day,
according to what they both said, I guess she did. I mean, according to also what August Alsina said during the interview, that they did help him, and that's why he said that he had such a deep love for her. He put it as though like he's talking about the Smith family as a whole. So apparently they did help him, and then Jada just kept on helping him.
Yeah,
helping herself.
But I think one thing that I take from this is when Will said, "I'm gonna get you back." I don't think this is over. And she said that's pretty petty because she's like, "You put me through some stuff already," which I think is another part nobody's really talking about. So this probably goes way deeper than what we're seeing. And so my whole thing is, I don't know. The way I was taught, the way I was raised was you don't put that kind of stuff out there on Front Street. You don't put your business out there on Front Street because you putting out there information that can hurt you, that can make you look stupid, and you don't want people in your business. And I think, like y'all said, she has a platform, and that's the whole thing with Red Table Talk. It's them being open. It's them being real. Uncut, clear, so she had to kind of follow through with that. But at the end of the day, there's still more to this that we don't even know about. And Will said he's going to get back at her. So this might go on for another 5-4 years. And now, I don't know if a lot of people heard about this, but there was rumors that him and Margot Raggy, the chick from Suicide Squad, and there was rumors between those two. So
Margot Robbie?
Yeah, Margot Robbie, yeah.
What? I didn't know about that.
Yeah. See?
But Jada did admit that that she's put Will through a lot of stuff prior to their breakup, which led to their breakup. At the time, if y'all see the full table talk session, they were Will was talking about the breakup and how he was just like pretty much done with Jada. He was like calling it quits. It was an indefinite breakup. It was like, well, you go do you, I'm gonna do me. Find out how to make ourselves happy, on an individual basis. Well, we know that Jada found out how to make herself happy with August. I don't know. I don't know who Will chose or what he did, but he, Jada did what she did her. Yeah. And now the thing is, man, like, I think that if you're gonna separate, then you should separate. But if you're not sure if you're gonna separate and stay separated, then you might want to consider still remaining in that sense of being married. Yeah. Which means that you need to continue to respect the fact that you're married, respect your spouse, really, because as long as you didn't get a divorce, guess what? You're still legally married. And if you're legally married, then you should not go around acting like you're single until you actually become single again. Because in the long run, if you decide to stay together like they did, there's some serious pain and hurt that you're going to have to go through. And it might not always end well. You may have one person constantly at the other person's throat, You may have one person trying to constantly get back at the other person. Exactly. So you got to think it through all the way through. If you're going to be unfaithful, become single first. Then you don't have no one to be unfaithful to.
Exactly. Then it's just you dating. It's no strings attached. So So thank you guys for watching. Please like and subscribe. Be sure to hit the notification bell so you don't miss out on any uploads. Thank you for watching, guys.
Also, guys, check us out. We're on Instagram. You can also check us out on Facebook, and keep it coming. Share the videos, and we want y'all to know we love y'all. We appreciate y'all.
But right before we go, I think Rush had a story, real quick.
I just wanted to say today I was scrolling on Facebook, and this just lets you know that life is so short. Because any minute, any second, any hour, our loved one's mother, father, friend, or whoever can be taken away. And I lost a childhood friend from I've been knowing since the 5th grade. I was, how you just scrolling on Facebook, and then all of a sudden someone just says, boom, rest in peace, rest in power. And it hits you like, oh my God. And when I saw the news, I grew up with this guy since the 5th grade, playing basketball and neighborhood basketball and everything. So when I saw that, and the guy that posted it, we all was a little crew back then. And just when you see that, and we were the same age, it just, it makes you reflect back on your life and the things you're doing now, and just how short life really is. So I definitely want to send a shout out to his family in prayers. Rest in peace, rest in power, LaShawn. And man, you'll never be forgotten. And I hated to get that news today at 2:30. And it kind of put me in a place, because I've been knowing this brother for a long time. But I hope his family well, and I just wanted to dedicate this portion to him, and just say rest in power, and your family. Indeed.